My second wake-up call. What's interesting to me is that it feels like I've been awakened twice now. Once after reading it, and now after realizing I was deceived, kind of woken up in a truer sense, and coming to the realization that my first wake-up call was slightly off. It feels good to be back on track. I think the wording in Alma 5:7 is interesting. Quote, "Behold, he changed their hearts, yea, he awakened them out of a deep sleep, and they awoke unto God." Does that mean that it's possible to awake not unto God? Just a thought. One day, as I was pondering this and watching the autumn leaves fall out of my front window, I had a sudden insight. It was like, in the fall, when the leaves are changing colors, it's beautiful for a season. But what's the end result? Eventually, it loses its color, its vitality, turns dry and brown, falls off the tree, and dies. What was once intact and strong, pliable and flexible, now crumbles under your feet. It reminded me of our need to stay connected to our true source of life, Christ, and how maybe sometimes we are like that leaf, connected to the tree, and then comes along some sort of what we might call an awakening experience, which at first may seem desirable and good. But hold on, where does it lead? Is it leading to everlasting life or spiritual death? Christ said, "But if it be not built upon my gospel, and is built upon the works of men, or upon the works of the devil, verily I say unto you, they have joy in their works for a season, and by the end cometh," or the actual fruit, "and they are hewn down and cast into the fire." 3 Nephi 27:11. In contrast, true awakenings lead to life and joy in greater abundance, like a seed that is planted that begins to sprout and grow and eventually results in a beautiful flower, or like a bud on a branch that blossoms beautifully and ends up producing sweet, delicious fruit. That's the kind of change of heart we should be seeking, the kind of change that leads to life and growth and substance. There are multiple ways we could experience a change of heart, but not all of them come from God. Some are cleverly disguised and may appear to bring joy at first, but if not truly rooted in the teachings of Christ, they may end up leading away from eternal life, hardening our hearts, and ultimately cutting us off from His presence. The only change of heart that will lead to true and lasting joy is the one fully centered on the gospel of Jesus Christ.